Oh boy. About to get stopped loud.
Shouldn't have pressed buy.
Man, we're going up, but this freaking retracement. Holy shit. Let's go for it. Look at this. Let me share it with you. Here is we have a channel, right? So I was looking at that dynamic reactor, quantum reactor. We have a reversal, candle close, entry right there, and then well, right here, and then it went up. I was expecting actually to have that ribbon breaking through, and well, having a little bit of a better result. But this moment we're back at the support. My stop loss is right there. I put it very, very, very tight. And well, you know what? I'm gonna be moving my. No, of course not. Well, don't move your stop loss, guys. Don't move your stop loss. All right, so stop loss right now, really close to this area. Well, I'm a little bit underwater, not much, but still. Come on, Bitcoin, you can bounce. You can bounce. So, I'm just complaining about it at this moment. All right, so let's get it started. Let's go to with a bigger picture here. If you guys let me know if you guys have audio here. Stock scalping samurai, how is it going, my friend? Caught part of the Nasdaq dump this morning. Let's go. Learn how to take screenshots with my laptop. Hey, nice. Love it, love it. That's fantastic.
Bye.
Good morning. How's it
Sorry,
going,
my wife.
Gare?
My wife is saying goodbye. She had to go and go do shopping.
Let's go. Did she shop for you something?
She's doing the grocery shopping.
Uh, I always ask my wife to bring me something special.
Yeah.
She brings fiber. Well, so far so good. Haven't get stopped out on this half of an entry point. But still, come on, Bitcoin, you can do it. Let's go to the 4 hours. I was expecting a little bit of a drawdown here, looking for that higher low. I'm still expecting a higher low. I don't think Bitcoin is going to go somewhere without putting up a fight. And let me bring everything up in here. It's going to get a little messy, so guys, bear with me. All right. Messy and noisy. All right, there it is. So my actual support zone on the 4 hours, it's a little bit lower. It's somewhere around 75,643. So I decided to do two half of an entries on the 15 minutes. The first half of an entry, it's right here. You can see it on the dashed line. And the next half of an entry is going to be in the intersection of the white trend line and the W on the swing entry. What I'm expecting here is that I see something like a goose head. It's not quite a goose head. It's kind of like a freakish goose head, like a I don't know, Halloween goose head. So it's a little deformed, or yeah. And but I still believe that we might be able to push. Why is it giving me that feeling? First, the consolidation zone. Why? Because we are consolidating, which means we are ranging, right? In a range, well, we buy low, we sell high, right? We buy low, we sell high. That's basically the idea of the range, right? So half of the way, 5 out of 10 of consolidation, we're consolidating and we are at the beginning of the consolidation. Prime score number one, we are way below, and it comes a little bit of a caveat here. Let me just show it to you. We are way, way, way below. We have too much air between the price action and the dynamic reactor. So in these cases, when we have way too much air, let me just turn everything off in here. All right, let me just clear everything. Let's go where we have a lot of air. There it is. When we have a lot of air between dynamic reactor and price action, that doesn't mean that we're going up, right? I mean, I believe that we could be somewhere around here. And I'm trying to trade this range right there. All right. But it tends to, right? There it goes. Or right this range. When we have a lot of air between the price action, it tends to pull the price towards it. It's not a guarantee, especially when we are in a bear market, right? Do we have a, are we in a bear market? 90%, 80%? Yes, we are. We just need the big rejection at the top. What is a big rejection? Let's go for that. We had the Wyckoff range in here, all right, which seems to be turned on into a rejection. So big rejection. This was the very first one, maybe double bottom or maybe a curve extension, and I was expected to have a V-shaped recovery, just like we did in here. We haven't, and we're putting down a range. That's weakness. Oh, Bitcoin around 76 stopped out. All right. Well, it is what it is.
Dump it.
Dump it, baby. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be shorting right now until we lose the previous low. But well, in this case, it seems like I was betting at the wrong position. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try to trade this until we break our retest continue. But having that much air in between the price action dynamic reactor makes me believe that we might have a slow grind to the upside before that rejection. This rejection or a no wait rejection, like for example here, so no wait, so we don't wait to take the high, right, will confirm the bear market. The only way that we are not in the bear market, if it's for some miracle, a 20% miracle, we break back inside this zone. In fact, I would actually, let's be a little bit more understandable, breaking back inside that range, inside this box in here, I would consider a chance of hitting this top at 93, even 100K. But other than that, bear market, baby. And we should be looking for most shorts than longs. So I'm very, very excited for this bear market. I'm loaded with cash, and man, oh boy, I'm waiting for this thing to dump hard. So let me know, how was your day? And also, I would love to touch on the possible predictions for the bear market. You mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, sub 50s, right?
Mm. Mm. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just working something out with Alex.
Oh, don't worry.
Fernandez
Let
right
me
now.
take over then. And whenever you're ready, just let me know. I have a question from Gary. What could be the max leg up before it dumps to hell? All right. So here's the two things, right? We need to talk about percentages. Right now, we are 80% in the bear market, right? So if we are on the bear market 80%, well, the high would be on the dynamic reactor, bottom of the range. So the max leg up that we could get would be 83,500 or 83,400, right below this area where we are hitting dynamic reactor. That area is going to vary or shift a little bit as we go. The actual answer is where your dynamic reactor is at the point of the impact. But somewhere around this zone on this resistance below the range. So that's what I would actually call for the quote unquote max draw up or leg up. There's another one. Let's go to daily really quickly. All right. Let's go to daily. And guys, this is just not out of the picture, not impossible, but we're talking like Twitter level hopium. All right. So what I'm about to say is just hypothetical, highly unlikely. All right. So the next or max leg up is going to be this one right here, or even impacting to this area. So 112, creating a dead cat bounce for then a push towards to the downside. At this moment, talking about the 108, talking about the 113, talking about the 117, it is just, Twitter level hopping. Absolutely, man. Yeah, it's Twitter level hopping, all right? So don't expect that at this moment. If things start shifting, we will know. But let me just give you guys a little refreshment. All right. Let's look for Wyckoff. Here he goes. One of my favorite nerdy guys, right? He was oh, no, don't log in right now. How do I let me just get this out of the way because oh I still trade on this thing even when I don't like it. All right, perfect. I think I got it. All right, let's push it back in. So, if we're talking about a very dramatic spring, my entry is on the first and second pullback, right in here at the entry right below the support levels. What are those support levels? Right here and right there. All right, let me clear this up. So, if we're talking about that entry, Wyckoff entry, if this for any miracle bounce back up that high, entry right there, entry right here. Next entry and exit all the way up. So it would be is it this one? Yeah. Here. Well, here, here, and here. But other than that, guys, this is just at this moment, it's I wouldn't even call that likely. All right. So it's not likely. The possibility of this is below 20%. So yeah. I don't know if that answers your question. Garrett, let me know. How do you feel about long-term head and shoulders playing on Bitcoin? Head and shoulders. I don't see the like
The giant one.
like that. Oh, I see. This one here. Like the weekly head and shoulders. Oh, pretty confident to be honest. Although I don't know, I don't know if I would actually be calling for the actual target because the actual target would have been sub 50. Well, no, yeah, no, I thought it would have been worst. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, very, very, very possible at this moment. In fact, this is my next entry, and let me show it to you. I actually had an alert. Did I move it? 60s, 50s. Yeah, around the same area. 50s, 60s. So first next entry and then second next entry. But where did I have it? Oh, here it is. This one right there. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I do feel confident about it. And let me remind you guys that if you are in this class, today's Tuesday. Today's TA Talk. Teacher Prime Life class. No. Today's not TA Talk. Guys, if you guys are in this class, it means that you have premium. Right? Premium or plus. So it doesn't matter which of those you have. All right. You can go over your Prime Oscillator Pro, click the gear icon, change it to the MVP oscillator, click OK, go to monthly. And on monthly, you just wait for the first full candle color like this, full color bar, right? First shaded, you ignore it. Second shaded, you ignore it. First shaded, you ignore it. Second shaded, you ignore it. Third shaded, that's when you start your DCA. You DCA between a 10 and a 5% in, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And the last one, you push the 100. Not 100% of your capital, all right? 100% on what you plan to invest. If you don't know how much you should be planning to invest, just Google the heck out of this. And yes, I was doing Skynet. All right. So if investment charts by graph. So something like this. And yeah, come on, I'm human most of the times, right? So this is something I like, and you can play around with it. Most of the charts are going to be pointing out at the same shit. But it's like 23% internal equities or something like that, right? So it's Let's go for an easier one. No, come on. This is not it. Um, or was it savings versus investment? Graph. All right. Yeah, much better. Curious. I'm doing something wrong. Do you happen to remember what is it called? It was like a 30% investment fixed. So, and then all of your like core savings was like a 20% also, something like that. Well, just look at the pie chart where how to invest, how do you income distribution pie chart. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I don't know, maybe my brain is not working right now. But out of your whole income, you are looking to invest something like around a 20%, 30%, depending on what you're doing. And you decide how much you're gonna be out of that 20%, how much you're gonna be. That's me, brother. But don't do that, man. Right? All right. So the point is, use that like at 20%, and then out of that 20%, if you're gonna go everything in Bitcoin, which is not a good idea, all right. Out of that 20%, you leave a 10% of that 20%, if that makes sense. That 20% is your 100% investment. And out of that 100%, you take a 20% out that you are never, ever, ever, ever gonna use unless you're at the bottom and a black swan strikes. Like that's it. Like big shit black swan, right? That's the only way where you're pushing that last 20% of your investment. The rest of your income goes to food, living, entertainment, everything else, right? But yeah. So the point is that in your, or is it right here at the end, you push 100% on what you are expecting to invest. So remember, out of the 20% of your full income, I mean, out of your 100% of your full income, 20% is investment, right? This investment is now the 100% willing to invest. To this to these 20%, which is now your 100%, so it's your 90 or 80% goes in right here, if that makes sense. And you keep between a 10 and 20% left out of this, all right, just in case a black swan strikes. And yeah, I mean, that's the way you do it. And after you push in here, that's when you start looking at altcoins. So yeah. Let me pass it over to you, Alex. How are you still busy?
I'm good now. I've got it sorted with Alex, so we're good to go.
Let's go. Nice. Nice.
Yes, sir. Okay, so Bitcoin rolling over, actually in a bounce level right now, possible pushback. Let's take a look here. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Let's take a look at the screen and get this party started. Golden pocket macro level right now, trying to push back. We'll see. We'll see. I am not in this trade right now, by the way. I am. I was at the hockey game last night with my wife and kids, so I got home really late. So I'm pretty tired right now. But just getting some things sorted as well. I had to change my business to a corporation, and my payment information with Alex was different. Yeah, still looking a little bit lower here, possibly. I I like the order block liquidity grab right now, but this is ugly, man. And guys, like the setup this morning was like so easy for the short. Like even I managed to get short in here for a little bit of continuation, but who's here? What's his name, OC?
Bart Simpson. And looking for the ears,
Right? So
right?
this morning I was telling them about the ears this morning. Nobody knows about the ears.
But that's classic you, my
Everybody's like,
friend. First time I heard it
I'm like,
was from you.
if you don't know about the ears, you don't know how to trade. Anyway, so Bart Simpson this morning, very simple, very, very simple trade setup. Obviously losing the momentum, breaking down. You got like a little head and shoulders here on the S&P 2 this morning, so I said to watch for this. Yeah, I mean, I like when it's not rocket science, you know? That's always good. So like you don't have to be you don't have to be JR or French Sailor or Walter in the chat here. You don't have to be any. You don't have to be a genius. You can still make money. Trading very simple things. So looking at this, what happened? We broke down. Like the thing is here, guys, and look, we're making an inverse head and shoulder or an inverse head and shoulders right now. OC, do you see it? Are you excited? Are you gonna get long?
Not just yet. But looking for it. Yes.
So can it go? I hope so. I mean, right now it doesn't look too good, but it's yeah, I hope so. Hopium is not a very good trading strategy. Okay, let's keep it real. But I hope it can push back from here in a bounce level that I'm looking at. So we'll see. Yeah, so we didn't come all the way down to our golden pocket, so there might be a little bit more to go here. Just like for me, guys, right now, like just wait for this, right? In here, it's very obvious, right? If I invert my chart, maybe it makes more sense to you guys here, right? Bottoming structure, pushing out, right? So you can see it here, right? It's a little bit easier if you invert your chart sometimes if you're not used to shorting.
Okay.
Like I was born in the bear market, so like I can short all day, but I see this. I get excited for this more than this. Than the bear for the dump. I like the dump. I like it this way. But a lot of people are used to trading up only, right? So, but you can see it here, guys, right? You can see what's happening here and here. So the actual chart, what's happening here is that buyers are failing to push price above the highs over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. There's no strength. There's no bids coming in to push price. But heck, the sellers aren't willing to let you get past here. Okay, you barely took the liquidity out of this high the other day, right? So in this case, it's like I'm looking to somewhat jump on this downtrend, right? Especially when NASDAQ looks like this in the morning, guys. Right? You think it's just happy-go-lucky? Let's go to Valhalla, full V-shaped recovery to the moon? It doesn't work that way. There has to be balance, right? They're not going to give everybody here a free ride, right? So right back to his ears, right? Anyways, so when looking at this, right? What do we need? We need structure down here. We need something to suggest that we can continue upwards. If not, we're not. Very, very simple, right? If we don't get the things we want to see, then we're not going anywhere. For me, I want to see a bounce off of the golden pocket down here. Order blocks down in here. Invert head and shoulders. Okay. This tells me we need to come for the low here. That's what this says so far, right? Can we retrace and go? Sure. I need to see something in here in order to justify taking that trade. Otherwise, there's no trade. Okay, so you keep it simple as that. Now, if you're looking at the macro head and shoulders here, I mean, yeah, measured move is nasty if you go from here to here. I mean, you get your beautiful, beautiful measured move all the way down, neckline, you're down to 30,000. Right? I don't think we go to 30,000 at all. If anything, we come and we like dip our toes in here and we leave. Whee! But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's if this then that right now, right? Obviously, right now it's ugly. It's disgusting. It's rolling over, looking to defend 74,000. Right? You can also go off like your fib from the low to the high here, and our 50% mark is very important, guys. Okay, very important. Let's be accurate here. Let me get to the low here. 70,655. Okay. Do not want to see acceptance below that. Okay, that's going to be the warning sign. But for now, locally,
down to the right.
does this locally this looks like shit, man. This looks like it's going to dump even more, right? Right?
Yeah.
Look at how good VWAP is today, man. VWAP did his job.
Shit.
Bam, bam.
It's
Right?
been
VWAP short, VWAP short.
Look at that.
Dude, yesterday's orb. Did you see yesterday's orb? Bro,
yeah, man.
Look at yesterday's orb, bro. Look at how good this candle was. 9:30 candle. Wait. Is that the 9:30? Yeah. Look at buy low, sell high all day. Look at how good this is, bro. All day long.
Nice.
Gorgeous, as they say. Gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. Yeah. Bull div. I don't know, guys. I don't. Just like in a macro downtrend, I don't trust bull divs. I don't know. I don't think they work in the downtrend. They're garbage. Bear divs. Hey, let's go. You know, sign me up. But yeah, very, very, very ugly. There's no reason to buy yet. Okay, so we're here. We're waiting, and we'll see what happens. I would like a little bit lower, if anything, if we're gonna get going. It's got some work to do, OC. Agree?
Definitely. Although it's bouncing now. Oh, man. And funny enough, I just draw my feeds in there, just like yours. Just out of curiosity. They're going straight, or not straight. Your feeds are slightly above my next entry point. So my next entry point, it's somewhere around 76,045 or 7,600. I mean, something like that. And your feeds are right in there. I mean, pretty close to it. So we'll see. I would say that next confirmation will be flip of the ribbon for me, for myself. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, this would be a general retracement zone, right? So your fibs is in there and your 786. So anything, you're waiting for this area for, a 3-minute flip, basically. And that's where you would look to long. But you need structure. If you don't get structure, there's no change, right? I mean, like, this is all expectational market flow is down, right? It's just down. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that, right? And then, like, you know what I've been secretly trading?
What? XRP?
In Confluence, kind of with my levels. No, no. Signal wise, I've been trading a lot of peak seekers lately, bro.
Oh, nice.
They've been making me pretty good money at key levels, though. Only at key levels.
Right.
And they've been I've been making lots of money with the peak seekers lately.
Just so you guys know, in case you didn't know, let me just make a little parenthesis here. Peak Seeker, it's like a confluence indicator, right? If you already have your analysis, like Alex mentioned, key levels, right? If you already have your analysis and then you see a Peak Seeker, that is telling you, you know what, have that confidence on that level because most likely we're going to go down and that is or up, right? And that is because we have a lot of shit going on in that zone.
Yeah, exactly. I've been taking them like I think I took this one here. Like I'm waiting for the SFP here. Like I'm not taking it. You get 3 of them here, right? But I'm waiting for the SFP, right? So I'm taking it here. Like I know I'm not just longing because it's a peak seeker. Exactly what OC said. I'm waiting for price to do something that I want to see and then I'm executing based on that. Like even if we got one here, there's no reason. Like I'm taking the trade down here or I'm taking no trades, right? Like it's discipline, right? That's kind of how it is.
Absolutely. Now that we're getting
But
to the bear market, or like we're pretty much right there, and I'm preparing for shorts. I want to bring up a couple of things that I wanted to ask you. Compare some blue chips that I have in the back of my head. So I'm not buying, generally speaking, crypto until I have finished putting in my DCA for Bitcoin. So at the end of the bear market, right after my MVP oscillator monthly hits the last candle, that's when I start allocating in crypto. But there are a couple of exceptions. First, fucking Ethereum. So fuck Ethereum, but I'm still gonna be buying a little bit of Ethereum as we go down. Not much. I'm planning just to throw, I don't know, $100 at it at a time as we go down on key levels. That's it, not much, right? And the next thing is Solana. I like Solana, Ethereum. I'm
yeah,
looking.
boy. He's
What is
joined
it?
the dark side.
Yes, I have. I have. I'm looking also, and
Solana.
here's what starting to diverge. Monero, I like Monero, but not that's not the key factor. But Ada, what do you think about Ada? I want to hear
Fuck
your opinion
Ada.
because fuck Ada, like straight
Garbage.
away. Oh man, I don't know
So bad.
price wise, but I mean, conjunction wise or ability wise, it's
Fundamental
best.
wise, it's probably do you okay. Uh how
I
do
mean,
I put
speed is
this?
shit. I mean, meme coins.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not about
it's
speed. It's about revenue, right? It's about transaction.
yeah.
Ca- It's about like if you compare Solana to A, like there's a lot of ADA maxis, and they like uh. I mean, if you so your real world TPS Solana, like you're gonna have some outliers and some winners, but like when you look at like TPS, you look at like your TVL, like total volume locked, right? It's so Solana beats everything in every single metric, right? Um, Cardano has like extreme research and good papers and high security, right? And decentralized, but it's like it doesn't have a big use case in my opinion. And like I'm if Ada Ace is in here, he's probably gonna give me like some shit or whatever. And I don't, yeah, I don't. The numbers don't lie, right? You take your numbers and shove them up Charles Hoskins' butt, like so. Uh,
So
Solana is clearly ahead, right? By a wide margin of activity, like users, activity, liquidity, developers, right? I mean, where do you You think the Nasdaq's gonna run on Solana or ADA?
If
tell
I
me.
need to bet, Solana. But
You think Solana? You think the Nasdaq's gonna run on Ethereum or Solana?
Solana. To be
The
honest,
only
I mean
thing that can
that's just the
potentially
options that you're
compete
giving
with
me.
Solana is a layer 2 that hasn't been created on Ethereum yet. That's the only thing
Litecoin.
that can compete. Right?
It's a white canvas, man. Litecoin is a white canvas.
Litecoin?
Yeah. But here's my thought
Oh
back
fuck!
at
You're
ADA.
really trying to make me throw up today.
Here's what I believe about Solana. You're completely on spot, right? It's not Solana. I mean ADA.
I bought ADA. Okay. I think
Uh-huh.
Sui will do better too. I bought ADA right here, bro. Okay. I bought ADA right here. I had balls of steel, bro. I bought
Look at
ADA
that.
right here. Okay. I sold my ADA right fucking here. Okay. All of it.
Nice.
Then right here, I took all that money and I bought Sui. Right here. And I'm a fucking idiot. I think my average buy was 140.44. And I've round trip Sui now.
No. Holy shit.
And I could have sold Sui $5.
Dude,
And
that's
I'm not talking little money.
yeah.
I'm talking like $70,000.
Holy shit,
Right?
man. Oh,
So
road trip. That happened to us too, all, man.
I still think Sui can bounce back, but it's gonna take some magic, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Better than ADA. I think Sui can go to $12.
Well, here's the thing with ADA. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. I don't know if it's gonna happen, right? But it's one of the coins that I'm kind of like, like putting my eyes on a little bit. Again, nothing too crazy. Maybe $100 here and there.
Look how bad
as we
this
go.
chart is. OC.
But wait. Fundamental speaking, if the dev team of ADA hard forks ADA, just like it happened with Ethereum, just like it happened with Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin, just like it happened with any other stuff, right? If they just patch one or two stuff on their chain, and I'm not a developer or anything, and I'll say one or two quote unquote, because that will mean most likely we built ADA almost from scratch because it has some fundamental mistakes. I would say that they have potential, like big potential. I'm not saying it's
Charles
gonna
is
happen.
gonna have to touch Donald Trump so inappropriately. It's not even funny.
Oh man. So you're looking then at Sui. Yeah, I mean ADA doesn't look chart wise doesn't look good. Doesn't look great. But if throughout, I don't think also they're gonna go sub-zero. Nothing's going sub-zero. What I mean is not really as bad as within the last bear market. I don't think that they're gonna hold their zero mark, if that makes sense. And if they take that time, to make some improvements to their chain, dude, I think they have something going on, and right there, because that platform, I don't know, could be the base of something like kind of like a next level ETF, I would say. But still, I mean, we haven't seen anything of that yet. So this is just speculation, complete speculation.
Oh man.
So what other coin are you looking at? ICP? PP on your eye?
PP in your eye. Virtual.
Right.
AI agents is gonna be big. Virtual.
Nice.
Aerodrome.
Aerodrome. Holy shit, man. I've been training Aerodrome here and there. But I don't know anything about it. What is it so special?
Aerodrome is your only access to Coinbase. It's your base layer 1. Okay, so it's a
Yes.
Coinbase play. So if Coinbase does well, Aerodrome will do well. I like Render. I
Oh,
like
I also like
BitTensor.
Render.
I like Injective. Mark Cuban. I mean, look at these charts. They're horrible. They're all shit. But I mean,
Yes, they are. Oh man.
Link. I love Link too. Link is horrible too. Looks horrible. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
see.
see.
Have you heard that Elon Musk has said that Doge is going to be the first meme coin up to
On the
Mars?
moon, yeah.
Oh, on the moon. Yes. on the
Legit.
moon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time. So,
He can do whatever he wants, man.
oh yeah, he
He's
can. He
Elon
absolutely
Musk.
can. Well, we'll see how that goes because right now, the president of the U.S., this orange guy, is pushing now again back in gasoline powered cars. So we'll see how that plays. I don't know. I have no idea. Right? Why now he's going from electric to gasoline again? If you guys know, let me know in the chat.
Because China makes the batteries.
Well, they also have Venezuela. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just speculating. Other than that, it's time for us to go. Alex, thank you so much for the masterclass. Really appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Remember to be patient in this market. Remember, we are more bearish than bullish. I am expecting a bounce up on Bitcoin, but remember, we need to be specifically cautious on the zones if we're going to be longing, right? Other than that, thank you so much for joining. Alex, you have the last words.
Yeah, guys, trade safe. This is looking dumpy. Looking for a reversal structure here. Wait for confirmation of a reversal and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everybody.